Welcome to Myrnan's Family Academic Night. If you were not able to attend the live Zoom, no worries. We have created a video that will walk you through everything we did live on Family Academic Night. And we're going to begin with a read aloud. So get ready. Here's Goldie Rocks and the Three Bears. Goldie Rocks and the Three Bears by Coral Rosen Schwartz and Beth Colton, and illustrated by Nate Ragg. Once upon a rock and roll time, three bears in a band jammed with ease. The Papa Bear drummed, the Mama Bear strummed, and Baby Bear tickled the keys. But the band didn't have many fans yet, and Papa Bear figured out why. Though we all love to croon and can carry a tune, we can't hit the notes way up high. So they set out to find a soprano. Soon after they left, a girl knocked. "Is that porridge I smell? Gee, that would be swell." She checked and the house was unlocked. "A studio? Great balls of fire!" Amazed, Goldie raced through the door. She forgot about food and was now in the mood to hurry on in and explore. The Mama Bear's mic hit her elbow, and Pops reached the top of her head. But Baby Bear's was hiked to just where she liked. "I'll give it a whirl," Goldie said. She grabbed it and started performing, "Oh, dooby wop, dum diddy doo." She was singing quite well till she stumbled and fell, and the microphone stand broke in two. So Goldie said, "I'll try the headphones." But Mama Bear's pair was too tight. The Papa's were too loose. Gee, these are no use. But Baby Bear's fit her just right. That tune was so catchy, thought Goldie. I'd love to be part of their band. The guitar was too twangy, the cymbals too clangy, the piano was perfectly grand. Exhausted from moving and grooving, she needed to catch a few Z's. "This day's been a doozy. I'm feeling quite snoozy." She dozed off on Baby Bear's keys. In the meantime, the Bears had held tryouts, but no one had blown them away. The hair was too twitchy, the pigs were too pitchy, and Red was just simply okay. The family returned to their cottage, distressed from their lack of success. When they saw the inside, the Mama Bear cried, "Egads, what a terrible mess!" "Someone's been using my mic stand. Someone's been using mine too." Then Baby Bear spoke. "Oh no! My stand broke." He started to sniffle. "Boo-hoo." Then Mama Bear looked at her headphones. "Oh, someone has tried my pair on." "Mine too," Papa growled. The parents both scowled. A Baby Bear cried, "Mine are gone." Then Papa said, "Who played my drum set?" And Mama said, "Who plucked my strings?" "Well, who's in my chair?" asked the littlest bear. "She's drooling all over my things." They stared at the slumbering blonde girl, and Papa asked, "Who could she be?" He disrupted her dream. She awoke with a scream. The pitch was a perfect high C. The bears asked to hear a whole medley once Goldie recovered from shock. Amazing, said Mom. Pop grinned. You're the bomb. And Baby cried, Goldie can rock. Together they wrote a new ditty. They practiced it into the night, and soon their new jingle became a hit single. Too hot, too cold, or just right. Their albums now top all the rock charts. A countrywide tour has been planned. The fans scream and shout. They're crazy about Goldie Rocks and the Great Three Bear Band. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the read aloud, Goldie Rocks and the Three Bears. It's a fun twist on the classic. Inside your bag that you received on the Fairy Tale drive-thru is you're going to have directions. And if you did not have this, if you were not able to pick up the bag, this should be in the Schoology. You have a piece of cardstock, and then you have some building materials. So first I want to tell you what your challenge is, okay? So today's challenge is you're going to build a working latch for the three bears so they don't have to worry about anyone breaking and entering again. Okay, so to really kind of explain that, we're going to create a door. So inside your bag, you're going to take your construction paper or your cardstock, and we're going to turn it into a door that looks like this. Okay, so first, I just fold it in half, like a hamburger, I guess, and I just lightly make a crease in the middle, right? A crease in the center. So you can kind of see that crease. Then I'm going to take the outside edge and bring it to the center, that crease I created, and bring the other outside edge to that center crease I created, and really fold it. So now I have a door, okay? And as you can see, this door is not secured at all, right? Anyone can just open the door and walk in. So your challenge is going to be to create a latch that will secure the door so no one else can break in, okay? So your latch should hold the door shut and also allow for the door to be reopened so it can be used more than once, because the three bears are going to want to get in and out of their house, so it's going to need to be a latch that they can open and close behind them, okay? So you are going to get to use, you have to use 2 or 3 different materials. You can't just use one material. You have to use at least 2 or 3. You can use more than 2 or 3, but you cannot use less than 2 or 3. So the materials we provided for you in the bag, you have a couple of straws, you have a couple of pipe cleaners, you have a couple of rubber bands, you have a couple of clothespins, craft sticks, and toothpicks. Okay, so you need to use at least 2 or 3, if not more, of these materials, or you can also use materials you have around your house. So get creative. Your latch must be smaller than 5.5 inches. So you also have a measuring tape in your bag. So use that measuring tape, and so your latch must be smaller than 5.5 inches, and you must be able to attach your latch to the door with tape or glue. So you also have a little bit of tape, so you can use it and attach your latch to the door, okay? So, or if you have glue, or if you have more tape at home, by all means use that. And let's see. Good, so that's kind of setting up. I'm gonna put a picture of this so you can kind of take a look at your criteria and constraints. And first, we are going to follow the engineering design process. So step one is going to be ask. We're going to spend a little time asking, imagining, and planning. Okay, so first you want to ask yourself, what is the problem? Which is that Goldilocks just walked into the Three Bears house, right? So that's a problem. So what is your challenge? What are your criteria and constraints? What are your materials? What do you need to know? And then you're going to kind of imagine some solutions. Maybe think about what are some latches I already know? Like think about some latches you already know, some ways that cabinets and doors are secured. And then kind of start brainstorming and picturing ideas that you can use. And then you're going to plan and draw a diagram right here on your paper. Okay, so you're going to kind of draw out your plan that you're going to use for your latch that you're going to create. You are going to move on to the next part of the engineering design process, which is to create your latch, then test it, and then try to improve it. So you're going to use the materials you have, create a latch, attach it, follow your plan that you made, attach it, and then test it. Does it open and close? Can you use it more than once? Does it keep the door secured? And then after you attach it and test it out to see if it works, think about anything you can do to improve it. Make sure it meets the criteria. Make sure that it's less than 5.5 inches. It's at least 2 or 3 different materials. But how could you improve it? Could you make it easier to use? Could you make it bigger or smaller? Could you just think about some different ways you can improve it? So now spend some time building it and testing it and then improving it, because you can always make things better. All right, boys and girls, I hope that you had fun completing your challenge, your fairy tale STEM challenge. I hope you had a successful latch to protect the Three Bears from intruders. Thank you and your families for participating in Family Academic Night. If you could please go to, there's a link in the folder that is a attendance evaluation form. And just give us some feedback. Let us know how it went, what you liked, and that you were able to attend even though it wasn't live. That's perfectly fine. And take a picture with your family and your final product. Take a picture and post it to there. It's another link called Padlet Showcase. And take a picture of you and your family with your final product. Post it on the Padlet, and then spend a minute looking at what some of your other schoolmates created. All right, thank you so much.